clinical trials support better health outcomes and also support health economics. And so we continuously need to be able to look at better ways of treating people, and particularly in areas where there is unmet need. Within the Australian landscape for doing early phase clinical studies, Avance Clinical is one of the leading players. We've been in the space of running early phase clinical trials for many decades now and have the experience and expertise within a large team of people to support our biotech clients. Avance Clinical is a full-service contract research organisation, and we've been operating for over 26 years now. We're a contract research organisation that originated from an academic institution from the University of South Australia, and through its journey we developed and changed our name to Avance Clinical in 2019. And in that time, we've actually recognised the need to service biotechs, and to date, the majority of our clients are biotech clients from around the world. In 2022, Avance Clinical expanded its geographic footprint and we acquired a CRO partner in the US. And that was really in response to client needs. Clients wanted to be able to continue their development program with Avance, but have a larger geographic footprint. And given that the majority of our biotechs still come out of the United States, it was important for our biotech clients to be able to move back into the United States and access data from the US to support their development programs and then ultimately their marketing approvals within the US. Since our acquisition of the US, we've certainly strengthened the offering of being global ready, and we've actually coined that phrase global ready to take our clients out of Australia. To date, of our biotech clients, over 50 companies have embraced our global ready platform and are transitioning their phase 1 studies through into the United States.
At Avance Clinical, we help small to medium-sized biotechnology companies through the early phases of clinical development, more specifically, the development of products through the phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trials.
The Australian regulatory framework really supports what Avance Clinical has to offer in terms of it provides a faster route to the clinic compared to some other countries. One of the advantages of coming to Australia to conduct clinical trials is that we have this expedited clinical trial approval. So there's two schemes. So our regulator, the Therapeutic Goods Administration, or the TGA in Australia, has two schemes which actually allow the access to unapproved therapeutic goods in a clinical trial setting.
Clinic Ready is a consultancy service that we established at Avance. The main goal of Clinic Ready is to assist clients in relation to the experimental results that they need to be able to get approval from regulatory agencies around the world to start evaluation of their product in clinical trials. We advise biotech to approach Avance Clinical early while they're doing their preclinical evaluations, because we can provide them with advice as to exactly what data they need in order to get approval from regulatory agencies to start clinical trials.
Whilst most of our clients engage the Clinic Ready service once they've usually completed some of the non-clinical studies, there are a few clients who have come to us early, and we've been able to really work as part of their drug discovery team to advise on a more efficient route in terms of the non-clinical studies and to help them select the studies that they need to complete, really based on the science behind the molecule.
Avance Clinical is a CRO that caters for all types of therapies and therapeutic areas. We tend to concentrate a little bit more on the areas of oncology and CNS, simply because these are the two therapeutic areas where most of the new agents appear to be developed. Both of these indications are quite diverse. You could find over 100 pathologies, for example, in oncology, and there is a quite large requirement for new therapies to come through, given the very strong medical need.
Part of the exciting thing about this job is that we get to work with a wide range of therapies, and we're really at the cutting edge of that translation between the non-clinical into the clinical. So we get to see all the amazing new therapies coming through. And there's been a real shift in this paradigm from your standard small molecule drug development to some of these new and emerging therapies. And COVID's been a really clear example of that, where we've seen, the development of your standard, attenuated live vaccines to now mRNA vaccines and DNA and RNA vaccines, viral vectored vaccines. So there's a real progressing of this technology.
Avance Clinical takes its customers very seriously. We forge a strong partnership, making their success our success. And as we continue into the future, we like to take each of the learnings that we have from our previous experiences to make sure that we are even better poised to be able to support our biotech clients into the future, whether that be through technology, through geographic expansion, or adopting new modes of technology. A huge advantage of decentralised clinical trials or hybrid trials is the ability to be able to assess patients and their responses to clinical trials in a real-world setting.